Peace everybody, what's good, what it do? My name is Keisha if you are new around this channel, and I am the owner, founder, creator of all things here at Green Beauty for Us, and this is our in-home candle studio. Welcome. On this channel I like to share videos about running my small business as well as some how-tos and helpful videos, and also a little lifestyle vlogs here and there. So if you're interested in any or all of those things, feel free to click that subscribe button and join the crew. Today's tea of choice is a cacao tea, one of my favorites. I always say that, but this is definitely one of my favorites. I will leave it linked in the description box for anyone who might be interested. Yeah, so in today's video, I am going to share 5 tips that I use every time I have a market, and it allows me, I'm not going to say it will allow you to have a successful market because of course that is subjective, right? But it will allow you to have a smooth market, like from setup to tear down. A lot of things just kind of flow nice and smooth, barring anything, you never know what could happen, but anything out of the norm that might happen, this never fails me. These things never fail me. So without any further ado, let go. The first thing I do is pre-plan. If it's a location, if this particular market or pop-up shop is a location that I have not attended before, I pre-plan. That can mean whatever that means to you. For me, I like to do like a drive-by to see what the location is like, to make sure I know how to get there from my home without any, check the flow of traffic, check different things like that to make sure I can get there smoothly without any kind of hiccup. So pre-plan, scout the location if you feel that's necessary. Also, one of the things that most of the organizers, event organizers, will do is send you a map, a layout to show you exactly where your booth setup will be. So that's always helpful. But yes, pre-plan. The next thing I like to do is start stacking my inventory. I never know if I'm going to sell a little or a lot or in between, but I'm going to be prepared either way. So I do like to start stacking my inventory months or weeks in advance. Our candles here, I like to cure our candles for 2 weeks. So of course I got to start pre-planning ahead of time. I'm stacking inventory. A lot of the markets that I attend, I've done them previously, so I kind of understand the flow of traffic. I have customers that I know we're going to show up for that market because I've sent emails or whatever, and they know we're going to be there, or social media, so they're going to show up and buy things in person or just smell things in person, which that's definitely a pro of going to markets or pop-up shops. But yes, start stacking the inventory. You would for sure rather have too much than to not have enough, for sure. Third thing I always do is start to work out in my mind my layout. I work out in my mind the layout, check Pinterest for inspo, and then I start to set up the layout. So I'll insert some images of some of the test setups I've done, maybe even some footage if I got this one set up in time for this video. But I always do a test setup. I've not always done a test setup and it does not end well because the way my mind works, I want things to look a certain way. So when I get there and I haven't already done that, worked that out, then it kind of gets chaotic. And I don't know if you can tell just by watching some of my vlogs or my videos, I don't thrive well in chaos. Like, I like things to be nice and calm and organized and, dot, dot, dot. So what does dot, dot, dot mean? It just means like in a row, like I like things to, I know things don't always run smoothly, but I like to have a plan to help things run smoothly, if that makes sense. So yes, please be sure that if you don't get a chance to, I can't even say that, like, please set up your setup. Do a test run of your setup, please. Thank me later. Oh, my cacao's on the bottom. Cacao. Give it a little stir. Much gooder. Next, you want to charge your equipment. Make sure everything is fully charged and ready to go. I do this like 2 days prior. I'll have like the POS system charging, the iPad charging. I have a portable generator. I charge that. If you use fans, just make sure everything is charged and ready to go. Even with the portable generator, I still make sure all of my stuff is good to go for, you know, the initial setup. So I don't have to worry about charging things. It's also a good idea to test your POS before you get there. I've had that issue before where I got a new one and I didn't really test it. And I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Test your POS. Like, the customer was very accommodating to me in this instance, but I was so embarrassed. So please, test your POS. The next tip I would give is to pre-pack your vehicle. Pre-pack the night before, make sure everything fits nicely, and the next morning you have a lot less. You can sleep later, for one. You can sleep a little later, and you don't have so much on your mind. If you pack everything the night before, you know everything is in there. So I make sure that I have packed everything the night before, and then the morning of, I just get up and I'm ready to. A couple of little bonus tips I would say is to make sure you monitor the weather and always be prepared for weather changes, whether that's having a raincoat, a sweater, a jacket, whatever that means for you. Just make sure that you are prepared for weather changes. I would say another bonus tip, I would say get there as early as you can, especially if you have a lot of product to set up. Yeah, get there as early as they will allow you to get there. And if you feel like you need more time, if you reach out to the organizer, they're usually really accommodating. Will be like, yeah, you can get there 30 minutes, an hour before. So, and lastly, don't stress. Just have fun. Make it a fun market. Network with the other vendors. A great way to like learn about upcoming or new market opportunities or pop-up shops is to talk to other vendors. The event that I have on Saturday is called Saturday Society. If anyone's in the Virginia Beach area, come and check us out. But it's always a good time and there's always a lot of networking. And I always find out about a new market opportunity or a new pop-up opportunity. So, but yeah, you can learn about different upcoming events. You can learn tips. Like, you can learn so much at marketing events. I'm telling you, as a vendor, talking to other vendors, they'll give you tips. They'll give you pointers. You can learn different things they're using in their stall or whatever. Like, so many different things. So many different things. So yes, be social, whatever that means for you. I'm not the most social person, but I can, I can relax a little and be a little social at these events. Be social, be friendly, engaging, be engaging with your customers. Talk to them about your products. Tell them what makes your candles or your whatever you're offering to the people. Tell them what makes yours stand out. That's pretty much going to do it for this video. I believe that's all the tips I have to share. If you are a vendor, you have been a vendor at any market and you want to include some of your tips in the comments, feel free. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Please, before you head out, be sure to like this video, comment on this video. If you're watching this video and you did not catch my last vlog, I'm going to leave it right up here for you to check out. Feel free to click that video as soon as this one ends, of course. And if you have not already done so and you feel so inclined, feel free to subscribe right here. It's right here. We're all waiting for you. We're up to almost 400 and we're waiting for you. Join us. Come on. Come over. As always, y'all, thanks so much for watching and supporting, and I will see you in the next video.